Well, it's now time for a pretty important episode in this series. We could do a double yet again here in the Republic of Ireland this time. We've got Waterford in the league. A victory here will seal the league title. Worst case, we've still got a couple of games left to play. So let's go jump into this episode, shall we? Welcome back to Tuna's Travels. Yeah, so we've been in mighty good form since we were last here against Finnerhops in that first round of the Cup. One game that wasn't mighty fine, that was his first game against St. Pat's Athletic. 1-0 defeat, Sinclair Armstrong in the 73rd minute, sentencing us to a defeat. For back-to-back cup games, 3-1 victory over Derry City. Costello, Ibrahim penalty, and White for us. Owen Murphy scoring for them to make it 1-1. Before a 2-0 victory over Longford, Crossley Busby and Emmett Hoban scoring for us. Corcoran then scored against them just 5 days later to give us a victory over them in the league. For a 1-0 victory over Shamrock Rovers, an early goal from Ibrahim this time giving us the victory. And he was the superstar once again against Bohemians in a 2-0 win. Another penalty in the 75th minute after the 14th minute opener. We then got destroyed against Galway United. We did throw out the kids in this one. I wanted to rotate, wanted to focus on that semi-final. We had enough of a gap in the table for me to not worry too much about this game. Nolan Dempsey and McCann scoring for Galway. Then the semi-final was against St. Pat's Athletic. We beat them 3-0. Hoban, Ibrahim and Corcoran to put us through to the final where we play Waterford. So we're going to play Waterford twice in this episode. Once in this league game, once in that cup final. Our last outing was 4-2 victory over Cork City. Corcoran, 2 from Ibrahim and 1 from Wicks. Leaves us in first place in the league. We have a 4-point advantage over Waterford. If we beat these, then they will have one game left. Obviously, they will be out of the hunt. But if we also win, we'll be out of reach of Bohemians as well, who don't play today. But we would be 7 points ahead of them with 6 left to play for. So a victory here gives us the league title. Like I say, worst case, we still have 2 more league games afterwards to seal it. This is the team that I'm putting the faith in for this game. Blair, Wales, Corcoran, Broome, Douglas, Delap, Crossley Busby, Wicks, Hoban, Costello and Ibrahim. So hopefully we can play much better than that last league game on Friday. And, go and seal this one here. We can rotate and rest the players for that cup final then. And really, really try and get Republic of Ireland done as quickly as possible. Tick off another country. Move on to the next one. Such a massive game here. We are away from home. We could win this at Waterford. 26-19 in the head-to-head in terms of victories to us. And we have a corner early on, delivered in. Corcoran's header finds the back of the net. 40 seconds in, we have the lead. And that could be absolutely crucial. What a way to start the game. Ball in from Hoban. Corcoran rises the highest and heads across the keeper into that top corner to give us an early lead in this game. And touching a distance of the league title. But we need to stay switched on now. Woods. Coleman into our half, knocks it backwards. Just watching for this long ball over the top, and there it is. But Corcoran picks it up. Broome. He looks forward, finds Ibrahim's feet. Brings it down to Costello. Through ball for Ibrahim. In behind, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Coffey brought down Ibrahim. Perhaps maybe lucky to escape a red card there. But as a commentator, it was a Paul. But Ibrahim, to make it 2, it's saved. It's gathered by the keeper. He hasn't missed many at all. Could that come back to bite us? A missed penalty. We could have been out of touch there within 10 minutes of this game kicking off. Free kick from Delap. Floats it in. Hoban's header. Come on! Get in! It's 2-0. And we could be about to seal this league title. Now, we've had a week off between games. We did not play in midweek, whereas they did. No idea why. That's why we're a game behind everyone else. Yeah, I don't know at all. But That's probably going to give us a bit of an edge in this game, that little bit of fitness. As the ball's played into Wicks, it fires just wide, and we are absolutely dominant in this game. Absolutely dominant in terms of the chances that we are creating so far. We could be 4 or 5 up already, obviously. Had we scored that penalty, there's a good chance there as well. But none of that really matters at the moment, because as things stand, we are one half of football away from being league champions. I'm going to pump my fists, tell them to try and find another gear. We're going to encourage them, try and motivate them. It's another corner early on. Curran's header again. He's saved and cleared away, and there's a offside in there as well. Corners to defend this time. Coleman. And it's saved by Blair, but it forced to McCarthy, who slams home from close range to make it 2-1, and Waterford are right back in this game. It was a good save initially from Blair from this header from close range, but he sort of slips through his hands in the wet conditions, forced to McCarthy, and he's not going to miss from there. Now let's encourage them, shall we? A couple of players didn't react very well to that. Wales to Corcoran. Look downfield and we lose the ball. Half an hour to go. O'Sullivan, Corcoran gets in front of him, forced to McCarthy, it's blocked. And O'Sullivan fires home, and we've gone from 2-0 up to 2-2, 15 minutes into this second half. Perhaps a bit harsh on Corcoran here. Sticks his foot out to block that initial ball. And I think it was actually then Wales' foot in there, but he falls to O'Sullivan, who taps home into an empty net. I'm going to berate the players now. We really have switched off. 20 minutes to go. A draw here would not be enough as things stand. We're going to bring McCardle on for Corcoran, sorry. White on for Ibrahim, who's not had a great game. He's not really been in this game since missing that penalty. And we are going to encourage. And let's go attacking. And 5 minutes to go. Hoban is going to come off for Salimi. We're going to go 2 up top. He can be a poacher. Can we find a late goal to give us that league title, or are we going to have to go to another game to rule out Bohemians? We've thrown away 2-0 lead here. And that second half was so poor. So poor. I'm going to tell them I'm really not happy with that. We've thrown away a 2-0 lead with half an hour left to go. We had so many chances in that game. The penalty miss was probably the crucial one. Shamrock Rovers with a 6-2 victory there. Waterford now cannot catch us. They're 3 points behind with 1 game left to play for them. We're 5 points ahead of Bohemians. They have 2 games left to play. So we are going to have 1 more game at least. No, we're not, because Bohemians are playing in 2 days' time. So we're going to see how that game pans out before we see what's up next. So we're going to watch the Bohemian games here. They need a win if they do want to stay in this title on anything other than a win. And we do seal the title. So we're looking for Shelbourne to do us a bit of a favour here. It's Bohemians in the white as the ball is played into the back post, and Kavanagh puts them ahead very early on, but the flag has gone up for offside. But yeah, I say all we need is, that's a tight one, Shelbourne to just get a draw. Draw is odd, and the draw would effectively make them safe as well from that playoff down at the bottom, which sent us Galway into that playoff. Cork City well and truly bottom of the league, relegated. But it's a big ask, and they're giving away a penalty as well for a push on Gamero. Can Shelbourne's keeper save this? No, he can't. It's straight at him, but it flies into the roof of the net. Or Carlisle makes it 1-0 to Bohemians. He probably should have saved that, to be fair. So, yeah, as things stand, we will have to play at least 1 more game. At least 1 more game to seal this title. We do actually play tomorrow against Sligo Rovers, I think. Can't remember off the top of my head. No, Shea's going to be sent off now as well. And I think that's probably curtains there. We are going to leave that match. We'll just double check on the results here at the end. Well, the red card, down a goal. I can't see them get team back into it. We are league champions thanks to a 93rd minute goal from Doyle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I apparently can't look at it. But yeah, wow. Okay. Was not expecting that at all. Can we look at that goal? Can we look at the goal that won us the league title? No, we apparently can't. But we have won the league title. Don't quite know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting anything at all. Let's just give it a little proceed. And now, can we? Come on. Let me look at that goal from Doyle. The goal that won us the league, and it wasn't by us. It was the 93rd minute. 10 men. Leon's down the wing, crosses in, Doyle heads home. And I'm sort of gutted we didn't see that through to the end now, but league champions, there we go. We do have 2 more league games to play, so I'm going to go and play them off camera. I'll be honest, we're throwing the kids out. We only have 7 days before we play Waterford in that final. We both play in the final league game. Yeah, we both play on the 30th of October, so just a few days before as well. So I'm going to rest players for that one. And we're coming back for the final in one moment. League champions. So we played them a couple of league games. We lost 1-0 to Sligo Rovers. It was, I'd say, the the youth kids out. It was an 83rd minute goal from Anderucci to steal that one. In the 84th minute gave us a victory over Shelbourne on the final day. Brendan Moore scoring that one for us. So we finished top of the table by 4 points. Waterford who finished second, Bohemians in third. St. Pat's Athletic was 15 points further back in 4th place. Cork City did go down. Galway ended up in the relegation playoff thanks to goal difference. You can see the league title there. Today we have the cup final, the Extra.ie FAI Cup final. The second part that we need to do for the double and complete the country. We were 2-0 up against Waterford a couple of weeks ago, or a week or so ago now in game. Ended up bottling it. We need to do better this time. We've got Blair in goal, Wales, Kikoran, Broom and Douglas in the back 4, Delap and Crossley Busby in midfield, Wicks, Hoban and Costello supporting Ibrahim in the hopes that we can go and do this double here. Go and seal this league, this cup, finish Ireland, move on to the next country before we lose Ibrahim, who's been immense this season. Sort of glad we ended up keeping him and not replacing him. Really am. As the teams come out and we are underway here for the cup final in front of 14,500 fans. Of course, we played so well in that first half last time out against them. So poor in the second half. More of that first half will be quite nice. And here was the opening goal scorer. Kokoran looks forward. Ibrahim can't get his head on it. Of course, Ibrahim missing a penalty in that game as well. Delap wins that ball well. Costello to Crossley Busby. First time to Ibrahim. Looks for Wicks and he can't find him. He probably could have kept running himself. We do get the ball back. It's Crossley Busby in space. And it's straight into keeper's hands. And we just looked afraid to shoot them, really. Just knocking the ball around instead of actually taking the shot on. We have the ball again over the top of Ibrahim. He's 1-on-1. He's got to score. He's got around the keeper. And it's an immense block there from Howie. Incredible defensive effort from Howie to get back because that would have been a goal. It's a corner ball. It's what we scored from the first off last time. That delivers. It's Kikurin and he fires wide. A lot of opening chances for us, but we haven't taken them so far. Delap's free kick here. Ibrahim's header, and he does take this one. It's his 33rd goal of the season. What a season he's had. He gives us the lead 14 minutes into this game, and it's been coming. We've deserved it based on the the first half of the season. Sorry, first part of this game, first half of this season. What am I talking about? It's the end of the season. First part of the game, we've deserved this. Look at 7 shots to their 0, 4 on target now to their 0. We just haven't really given them anything, and we need to make the most of the chances when we get them, because we give the ball away there. Rabiot gives it back to us. Hoban in for Wicks. Can he square it for Ibrahim? Yes, he can. And he flicks it in. Oh, to finish. Ibrahim with the little flick makes it 2-0. We'll see this better from behind the goal here. Let's have a little zoom in, shall we? Wicks pulls it across. And look at that. What a goal from Ibrahim in a cup final to make it 2-0. And, well, we've been in this situation before. We were 2-0 up against them just a week and a half ago. At half time, we ended up 2-2. We played fantastic in that first half as well. We've got a corner here. Hoban delivers. Curran's head, he's hit the bar. Oh, I thought that was free. And we've got another highlight straight away. It's Hoban to Douglas. Costello now to Ibrahim. Back to Delap. The space on that far side, and he finds Wales. Back to Wales. In for Wicks. Tight angle, and he scored. And it's 3-0. What a performance this has been in this final so far. Oh, incredible. Wales in for Wicks. And in off the post. Half time 3-0. We are cruising at the moment, but again, we saw what happened last time out against them. We just need to switch on for the start of this second half. Make sure we don't give up any ridiculous chances. And make sure we see this game out, basically. With half an hour to go, we have a corner. And it's Curran heads wide. I'm going to go to low intensity. But I'm also going to make a bit of a tactical change here. Hoban, he's going to come off of McCardle. He's going to go into the centre of defence. We're going 5 at the back. That's right. Let's also take off Curran for Gavin Ryan and Costello for Nunn. So all 3 changes made. Just under half an hour to go. But I'm feeling confident because of just how well we played so far. They haven't really created anything. I don't think there's enough time left for them to score 3 goals as that header goes straight into Sam Blair's hands. He looks downfield immediately for Ibrahim, who flicks the header on, but only to Courtney. O'Sullivan driving down that wing. Can he find a cross? He can. It's low and it's into the back of the net from Anthony Rabiot to make it 3-1. And apparently having 5 at the back made absolutely no difference at all. O'Sullivan just drilled it across, and it's just a simple tapping, basically. We are going to go to very defensive, and we're going to ask them to focus. 15 minutes to go, and they have a free kick. Over the top, McCardle wins the header to Wales. Smashes it downfield, but only to Casey. Brings it back into our half. Billington to Tracy. O'Sullivan to Rabiot. Back to Tracy. It wasn't a great ball. Back to him. Hoey. Pritchard. We're doing well at just smothering them, really, here. Not really giving them any space. Billington into the box. McCarthy just finds space, and he scored an absolute rocket. And all of a sudden, they're right back in this, and the tactical change really hasn't worked out for us. Billington did well here, pulled it across, and this is a absolutely wonderful strike there. We are going to have to go and put McCardle back in the centre of defence. And what was I saying about not potentially having enough time? We've got 9 minutes left now, and it's 3-2. And I don't think that low-intensity tactic is really working anywhere. Maybe I'm going to have to rethink that. Wales to Delap. Rusty Busby to Wicks. Skips past his man, into the box, hits one, and the keeper didn't get a hand on it, apparently. Just straight onto the crossbar, fair enough. I was about to praise the keeper for a fantastic save. 4 additional minutes. We're halfway through it. 60 seconds to go, and we have done it. The Republic of Ireland is complete. It's another country done, another double done as well. And we had to wait for that one in the end. We really did have to wait for that one. Ireland is complete. There is a Champions Cup final against Lingfield. I don't particularly know what that is. I don't particularly care too much, so I'm not going to play that on camera. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a new team in a new country, so make sure you're here for this one. But if you enjoyed this, the double, hit that like button. It does help me out massively. Smash it. Subscribe if you have enjoyed this episode as well and you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. We're back tomorrow with a new team. Bye bye.